Your salon owner cannot fill your book for you. They can do all the things to capture the leads, but you actually have to capture the hearts and capture the attention to get the client.
Hello and welcome to the Elevate podcast. I'm your host, Patricia Nowakowski. I'm a salon owner, educator, and mindset coach that helps hairstylists and salon owners go from overwhelmed and burnt out to motivated and empowered. It is my mission to help you systemize your business, generate more profit, and create a career behind the chair that you love. Join us every week to learn about small shifts you can make to elevate your business regarding mindset, marketing, social media, business systems, and so much more.
Today, we are going to be talking about a topic that I literally covered with so many students in our coaching calls. I do coaching calls on Monday. I have roughly 21 salon owners, salon suite owners that I work with one-on-one to help them grow and strategize their business through mindset, through systems, through social media, and through all of the things that I have personally utilized to grow my salon suites, and my education company in the last 10 years. So today, there were so many people on the struggle bus when it came to trying to fill their stylist books with clients and just trying to get their stylists to put themselves on social media. So we're diving deep into that today. Your salon owner cannot fill your book for you. The reason why is there is a very precise process that clients go through when they are either thinking about switching salons or thinking about going to a new salon. So I also want to preface that this is for your salons that do charge a little bit more for their services. It's for the salons that don't really take walk-ins. This is not for your lower price salons that kind of cram people in, get them in and out, because that type of client is picking a salon for different reasons than the type of clientele that we are trying to attract with our clients. So the type of clients that go into the places that double book and that can get people in and out very quickly is, one, it's a lower price point. So those salons need to take more clients to produce revenue to fund and make a profit in the business. So the clients are looking also for convenience. So those are people who don't like to really pre-book. They're the people that kind of want to get in last minute. This podcast is not for that type of stylist. This podcast is not for that type of salon owner. So if you are thinking about switching to a different method or more of a work smarter, not harder, and make more of a profit by actually creating a client experience and charging a more elevated price point, then this podcast is for you, because that is how we do things in my salon, and this is how I coach my students to do things in their salon as well. So there are a couple things when you work for a salon like this, and I am talking to all of the stylists out there. Your salon owner cannot fill your books for you. So, as I had stated earlier, there is a strategic process that clients go through when it comes to choosing a new salon, picking a new stylist, and that all has to do with a client funnel. Your salon owner can spend all the money on Google Ads, which I do. They can spend all of the time promoting on social media. They can spend all of the time and money on SEO, which is search engine optimization. And if you do not, as a stylist, have a presence on social media, if you do not have a proper client funnel set up, what is going to happen is all of those leads that are generated by your salon owner, so leads are people clicking on the website, doing the research, looking into what stylist they want to see. If you do not have a stylist funnel set up, then you are not going to capture those leads. Capturing a lead is getting a person to go through the client funnel or the process, and to capture a lead means that they actually book an appointment with you. So there are a couple things as a stylist that you need to have set up properly in order to capture leads to get people to sit in your chair. And we are going to go over a couple of the things today. And if you like the things that we covered in today's topic, then I highly recommend checking out our Build Your Books program. And in this program, we go over strategy and we give you all of the tools necessary to set up an amazing client funnel so you start capturing leads and really filling your books behind the chair. So getting into the client client funnel. So we're going to go through the process of what a client goes through when they think about visiting a new salon or a new hairstylist. And there's a couple ways that this happens. So one, your salon owner captures the attention of a potential client either on social media, through Instagram, through Facebook, or they capture the attention through search engine optimizing or a Google ad, which is going to push them to the website. So we're going to start with a website. So salon owners, listen up. If you do not have your salon website set up in this way, I highly recommend that you do, because again, this will help you capture leads and help get your stylist booked behind the chair. So as a salon client goes through and looks for a new salon, one, if they are utilizing Google, what is going to happen is they are usually going to Google something in their area. Salons that specialize in blonding near me, extension salons that specialize in hand-tied extensions near me, salons that are organic near me. Now, what's going to happen is if you utilize Google Ads, Google will push your website and make your ad pop up in the feed at the top. If you do not utilize Google Ads, but you do have amazing SEO, what's going to happen is your website will rank and be at the top of the list for a client to choose. So that's why it's very important to really look into and really make sure that you are, one, educating yourself on SEO. I don't necessarily recommend working with somebody if you are completely oblivious to this. Then I might work with somebody. It is very expensive, but there are so many ways that you can personally optimize your own SEO. Go to YouTube, find lots of YouTube videos. There is so many free resources out there to really start this process. Along with Google Ads, again, this is something that you really have to be strategic with. So if you do not know what you're doing, you can run through some funds. So I highly recommend, again, really doing your research before just throwing an ad out there and really understand what you're doing with keywords and all of the things. So a client will click on your website, and this is where the client funnel process actually starts. They're going to click on your website, and this is going to be the first impression that the client experiences inside of your salon. So really having a website that is on brand, that represents your company and the salon experience is very important. It is clean, easy to read, and there is enough information on your website, one, to keep them intrigued, two, to make sure that their questions are answered, and three, for them to do a little research to see if they would like to dig a little bit deeper, or I like to say drop a little bit deeper into your funnel. So one of the things that we do inside of my website is we have our stylists listed, and when a client is usually going through your website, when they are choosing a stylist, they are usually looking for a couple things. One, they're going to look for a stylist that is within their budget. Having prices listed is really important, and having transparent prices listed is also very important so that the client can choose a stylist that is in their price point, and so that there is no sticker shock when the client is checking out. So for us, we do time-based sessions. So our session prices are easily found, and clients can easily figure out what their service is going to cost them when they visit our salon. Either they are going to look for pricing, or they are going to look for a stylist that connects with them maybe on a visual level. So maybe they like the way the stylist looks, maybe they like the way the stylist has their own personal style or of their own personal brand. So inside of our website, we have linked all of our stylist Instagram pages. This will also move the client on to the next part of the funnel. That is to click on the stylist to lead them to the stylist social media page. That is where, again, the funnel continues. Now, how a salon owner captures a lead on social media is that they are capturing clients through visuals that they are putting out into the Instagram abyss. So you have to visually capture the client's interest and pique interest in that way. So if you are not posting as an owner on social media, then it is going to be very hard to capture leads. Also, utilizing hashtags that are very niche down to your area and your specialty is also going to be a resource that a client uses in order to find a new salon. When a person is searching for a new salon, they are on the hunt for the perfect stylist. When a person is scrolling through social media, they may not be on the hunt for a new stylist at that time. So if you do capture their attention with a photo that you have posted, that is also another process or client funnel that they will go through. Back to website. Website takes you to the stylist page. Now there are a couple things that are going to happen. Again, this is another first impression. So website was the salon first impression. Have pictures of the way the salon looks. All of those things are very important. Now there's a first impression that is put onto the stylist via social media. Now it is so important when you are trying to capture leads that you have a social media that is set up to make impact. And by making an impact, I mean that you are giving a person all of the information that they need just by looking at your social media page. Your profile picture is clean. It is a picture of you, and that it really showcases you as a professional, that you have a very strong bio. You don't want something like, oh, Orland Park blonding specialist. You want something like, I change lives with blonding hair, or I change lives with the power of hand-tied extensions. That is powerful, right? You also want to make sure you have your location. It is so frustrating when I click on stylist's page and I cannot find out where they are located. I look on the salon website, still can't find out where they're located. Please post where you are located. Please tag your salon and tag your location. Because if I can't find you as a salon owner looking for potential new hires, how is a client going to find you? Because I will do some digging because I see the value in finding a great new stylist, where clients will just get frustrated and they'll swipe away and they'll go on to the next one because they don't want to waste their time. So making sure that you have your location listed, you have a very strong bio tagline, and also making sure that your first 9 squares are very captivating. Those first 9, because most people will not scroll if those first 9 squares do not make an impact. So those 9 squares need to be on point at all times. They are easy to read, that they capture your best work, that they want people looking for more. So for us on our salon page, we have graphics made and it has details on what the actual post actually contains. So tips for blondes, how to make the most out of your extensions. Because if somebody is searching for us because we are, we specialize in extensions, then they know they can easily scroll through our feed, and it's almost like Google. They can find the information that they want to find, but they can also see what we offer and kind of get an idea if they are looking for a certain service like blonding or extensions. They know exactly what posts to click on to get the information that they need. We also showcase our work so they can see what the stylists create. So the first 9 are very important. Now, Instagram has a beautiful feature which allows you to pin your graphics or your favorite posts at the top. You can rotate through those, pin your best work, and that will be the first 3 squares that people will see, which is so powerful. Once they have read your bio, now they're looking at your feed. Okay, so they're intrigued. They want to move on to the next step. The next step is to click the link in your bio. And if that link in your bio is not optimized to its full potential, then you may lose the lead. So what I recommend for my stylist is to actually create a milkshake account. Some of my stylists choose to do this, some do not. The ones who do choose to do this have more potential to booking new clients and better leads, because in this milkshake website, you can attach all of the links that you want, like for their online purchasing for products. They can put their bio in there, a more personal bio. They can have frequently asked questions, how to book an appointment for me. So this link should really optimize to make, one, your job as a stylist easier, because if you have all of the information that the client needs, then that keeps the DMs to a minimum. 2, then the client's answers are right there in your link in bio. How do I book an appointment with her? What are her policies? What does she specialize in? Who is she? What is she like? This is going to give them the opportunity to, again, get to know you, which is going to push them to the next step. The next step would be to either 1, follow you. Now, if they follow you and do not book an appointment, that means they are not quite ready to jump to choose you as a stylist, but you've made it on the future stylist list. So that is really powerful. Being on the future stylist list is just another opportunity for you to gain a client, but again, there's more work to be done. If they book an appointment with you, that means that you've captured the lead. Now, here is why showing up on social media every single day is so important. If you've only made it to the potential new stylist list, you still have to date the future client in order to get them to purchase from you. So by dating, I mean you need to show them who you are. They want to get to know you. They want to learn more, right? They're going to date you before they marry you. That means you need to show up every day on your story and showcase who you are. What kind of hair do you do? What does salon life look like for you? Who's your dog? What do you love? What is your coffee like? What's funny to you? These are the things that are going to push somebody to book with you, because they are going to begin to trust you. They're going to be building a connection with you. This is where the client is like, oh my God, I drink the same coffee. Oh my God, I have the same dog. Oh my gosh, I love her clothes. I need to know where she shops. Oh my gosh, I love the way she styles her hair and does her makeup. I want to know how to do those things. Oh my God, she's so funny. I need to book with this girl. That is how you make the most of your client funnel. So here's what happens when you capture the interest, you get added to the maybe stylist list, and you don't post. The client forgets about you. The client doesn't build a connection with you because you aren't posting. And the client will just go back to the stylist that they went to before because you didn't give them enough information and share enough with them to convert them to sit in your chair. This is why showing up in your stories as your authentic self is so important, because that is how we're going to attract the clients that we love and the clients that want to connect with us and that enjoy sitting in our chair and that truly love us and want to support us because they feel connected to us. And that's where the magic in the hair industry happens, is when we have books full of clients that we fucking love. And that's when we find fulfillment in our business every single day. You understand the power of social media and how even if your salon owner is doing all the things to get clients in the salon, if you don't have your stylist funnel set up, you are not going to get clients. They will not come to you. They will go to the stylist that has their funnel set up. You need to work through your fear, get over the fact that, yeah, maybe some people won't like you on social media, or they may make fun of you, or, maybe it's just, not for them. You're not for them. But then you can't find the people who are for you because you're not putting yourself out there. It's an even trade. It is an even trade. Showing up as your authentic self and showcasing who you are on a consistent basis. You need to be consistent. Consistency is the magic sauce. Is hard. It's not easy. And that's why you have stylists charging $200 an hour. That's why you have stylists who are booked out for 6 weeks. That's why you have stylists who are building really fast. And it's because they're consistent, they're doing the work, and they are being vulnerable. But this is the importance. Your salon owner cannot fill your book for you. They can do all the things to capture the leads, but you actually have to capture the hearts and capture the attention to get the client to land the lead. Hopefully today's podcast was really helpful for you. I hope that really broke down the process that clients go through. I also want to reiterate that another part of the client funnel is reviews. If you are not asking for reviews from your current clients, you are doing yourself a disservice. The clients also will utilize this as well. They will go to Google, they will scour the reviews, they look for names. We have people call all the time who have never been to our salon, and they will say, I would like to see Amanda or Melanie, please, because they have the best reviews. So asking for reviews, taking that risk, opting out for gratuity to get a review instead. Verbiage you can use for that is, oh, you know what? Honestly, I'd rather opt out of a tip today, and I would really love instead if you could leave me a raving review on Google. That would mean more to me and do so much more for my business than leaving a tip today. So I would really appreciate it. And then following up with your client and emailing them the proper links to make it easier for them. Just gonna add that little tip right there. So I hope today's podcast was helpful for you. I literally just word vomited all of the things that I word vomited today to so many of my students because it is so frustrating for us as salon owners. We want our stylists to get busy. We want to fill your chairs, but it is impossible for us to take the client to the next step. We can hand off the leads, but you have to land the leads by doing your social media. Hopefully today's episode was a good one, and I will be chatting with you next week. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to check out our course, Build Your Books. We go over all of the things to set up a proper funnel for your business behind the chair as a new stylist, and we also give you tangible steps to take action to really capturing the attention of future and potential clients, make an impact, and to build your books at a rapid rate.